So y'all just casually gonna tell me that the haunted-ass doll Annabelle went
missing and expect me to sleep at night?
Bitch.
what? Y'all lost a whole demon in a doll and thought the world didn't need an emergency alert? Like, bro, she wasn't even locked up with a seatbelt and holy water? They had her in a glass box like she was in timeout, acting like she ain't a possessed
Artifact. And now she's out here roaming free? Probably on a
Spirit Airlines flight
to my house as we speak. I'm not opening any doors for a month. Imagine you in your room and you hear a little giggle, then you look over to see
fucking Annabelle sitting on your desk like, hey, bestie.
Hell no. Burn the house down. We're done. The Vatican needs to call a team. Netflix needs to chill. And whoever was supposed to be watching her?
Fired. If I go missing,
just know it was that dusty-ass haunted doll
Coming for revenge because I made this TikTok. Thanks.
Am I the only one who wants kids but doesn't want to actually make one? Like you want me to be pregnant for 9 months? Bro, I can barely survive school. Is there a Build-A-Baby shop? Because I also low-key want to customize my baby. Like, yeah, I want the little curly hair and chubby cheeks combo. Maybe give them my sarcasm and someone else's math skills because I've been failing since birth. I don't want to do the freaky either. Like, why is that step even required?
Why do I have to risk my soul and sanity in a sweaty emotional situation just to unlock the baby starter pack?
The fact people would know I did too, and the way people say, but it's all worth it in the end, like, girl, that's what they say after surviving a car crash. You're not convincing me to grow a human like it's a houseplant when I literally forget to feed myself some days. I'm not stable enough to be a life factory. And why is no one talking about the fact that you don't even get a break after the baby's born? Like now you get to wake up every 2 hours and get
screamed at by a bald roommate with anger issues. I just want the baby.
I want to dress them like a minion and send them to priest with a juice box. But I want to skip the pregnancy part, skip the pain, skip the loading screen. Give me the kid. Just spawn them in at this point. Every time I hear someone say,
I miss being pregnant, I start glitching.
Miss what? The swollen feet? The back pain? Being built like a human recliner with a foot sticking out your ribs? No, cause at that point your body's not yours anymore. I don't even read the instructions on frozen waffles. And now I'm supposed to build a whole human from scratch? And don't even get me started on baby names. Cause I already know I'd name my kid something adorable, and then he'd grow up to be a middle school menace with a mullet and a scooter who calls teachers by their first name. I'm not risking all that just to have my custom baby turn out like a Fortnite sweat who screams into a headset
and tells other 12-year-olds, you're trash, while I'm in the back crying over how I spent
9 months assembling this child just for him to rage quit over losing in Roblox Obby Level 2 and the emotions? I crashed out yesterday because my charger fell behind the bed. Now imagine me pregnant?
Why are popular girls so rude?
Like yesterday I was at the mall and I was walking past Bath and Body Works, right? Mind you, my style is grunge. And these 3 basic-ass white girls come out of American Eagle and stare at me like I just pissed in their limited edition Stanley Cup. Like, what the fuck are you looking at? Why do you care if I wear all black clothes and spiked jewelry? Also, there was this time I was paired up with 3 popular kids for a school project, and I have really bad social anxiety, so when everyone moved to sit next to their group, I sat away, which I wasn't supposed to do. My teacher obviously saw this and forced me to sit next to them, and when I sat down next to them, they all looked at me funny and giggled. Surprisingly, the guy I was beside was the only one that didn't look at me weird and laugh. All of them did one part, while I did the other, and when I was finished, the 2 girls started criticizing my part. Like, bro, y'all needed 3 people to do one part. I only needed myself.
Like, we both know you're failing this class, so I recommend you shut your grandfather clock-looking ass up before I rip your $4 press-ons off.
Like, why they think they're better just because they're popular? Like, honey, you're going to peak in high school, then before you know it, you'll have 20 children with 150 missing baby daddies.
I hate when people are like, why don't you talk in school? Are you trying to be nonchalant? You think I wake up at 6 a.m.,
come to this crusty building and chose silence for aesthetic?
I'm not nonchalant. I'm just emotionally bankrupt and held together by hallway gossip and government-issued milk. You want conversation? Talk to the kid in the back who's always way too happy to be here. Because I'm just here praying I don't hear another person talk about their crazy weekend that was literally just them sitting at home and watching Netflix for 8 hours straight. I'm not nonchalant. I'm just trying to avoid your deep thoughts like, why do birds fly south in the winter? Like, bro, I don't know either, but I do know that the last thing I want to hear is your mind-blowing observation that food is just life. We get it. You're a philosopher.
Now please shut up, because they're
literally the people that say, I'm not a morning person at 2 p.m. like that's a personality trait, and I'm just trying to process why the kid next to me is moaning for no reason during a fire drill, why someone's eating Takis at 8 a.m. like it's a balanced breakfast, and why the hallway smells like Axe,
vape juice, and armpits.
Y'all be in class talking about how school is so draining? Yeah, maybe if you stopped sprinting across the hallway for no reason, screaming at your friend while filming a TikTok in 240, you'd have some energy left.
Why the fuck do teachers care if I'm having diarrhea?
Teachers are so strict with people going to the bathroom for what?
Can I go to the bathroom?
No, Bethany is out.
In case you haven't realized, she's been out for 20 minutes.
My school has this stupid fucking new system called Securely.
I'm going to securely shove my foot up your ass.
Like, why do you care if me and a boy go to the bathroom at the same time? What does your dirty mind think we're going to do? Also, why do teachers think we can hold our bladder for hours? Like just the other day at school after lunch, I had to use the bathroom, right? And I was going to use the bathroom in my next period. But then at the beginning of class, the school counselor called me to her office, so I couldn't go, and I had to go the whole time I was in her office. I figured when I got back to class, my teacher would let me go, so I didn't go on the way back to her class. When I got back and asked her if I could go,
She said no.
we had 30 minutes left in class, and she wouldn't let me go because I was forced to go to the counselor's office. I'm sorry, what? I was practically sit there clenching my legs, begging her to let me go, but she wouldn't.
Like, bro, I'm not your fucking dog.
My people,
I was at a funeral today. The funeral of my hope in
Humanity. Because the fuck you
mean you want
black LED lights. You're asking for something you could get by
simply turning them off.
I can't even imagine how
that's
supposed to look like. A shadow just taking over the edges
of your room.
Then fucking paint them
black or something. Because bro, just let me shut off my brain to still not
understand this.
My people, black cannot
glow.
Use dark blue or something. Bro, and whoever thinks this should just not even
try to defend
themselves. Write me a whole fucking essay.
Make a rant
video that proves how it would make sense. But just so you know, that shit doesn't make
sense at all.
And my people, this should not even be a topic. It's clear as fucking day that black doesn't glow. Because what the fuck do you mean we want black LED? No.
The fuck we don't.
We want y'all to have common sense. And y'all talking about black LED lights just proves that y'all don't seem to know what the fuck that is. My guy, stop being dumb, or I'll gently grab these balls of yours and hang these next to your fucking black LED lights.
Why is it that every teacher who wants to check your work gotta get close enough to fog your soul? No, because why did I ask a question about number 6 and now I'm fighting for my life against a breath that smells like expired coffee and classroom sadness? Like, why did your breath just whisper regret into my nose? And they be leaning in like, let's look at this together. Together? Nah, bro. We sharing air molecules now. This is a hostage situation. Why does your breath smell like the inside of a pencil sharpener and emotional damage?
I swear the second they open their mouth near my ear, I black out and wake up in a different tax bracket.
And they love to do that little chuckle like, hey, see? That's where you messed up. No.
You messed up.
You messed up when you had onions for lunch and decided to breathe directly into my orbit. At this point, I'm not even asking questions anymore. I'll fail in peace before I inhale another gust of dragon breath. No, because I shouldn't have to mentally prepare for another event every time I ask for help. Someone please donate a Tic Tac to the cause.
Why is it that people in horror movies lose 100% of their brain cells the second anything spooky happens? Like, no, why
are you tripping over air? You're running on flat ground and suddenly your ankle said, nah, we done. Every horror movie character got a PhD in falling at the worst possible time. And it's always after they say some dumb shit like,
I think we lost him.
Boom, face plants into a tree root that didn't even exist 5 seconds ago. And why do they never lock the door? You just ran from a 7-foot demon in a trench coat,
and your idea of safety is a cabin with no locks, no Wi-Fi, and 100% chance of death. Also, stop splitting up. Why do y'all always say, let's cover more ground? What are you, the FBI? Numbers stick together like rent is due. And let's not forget the classic, who's there? Ma'am, if something is breathing heavy in the dark and dragging chains behind it,
maybe don't invite it into conversation like it's your Uber driver. At this point, horror movie characters deserve what's coming. Natural selection is working overtime, and I'm just here for the sound effects.
What are these fuck-ass live streams on TikTok?
Why am I seeing grown-ass men with a forced, deep voice meowing and moaning into his microphone while playing fucking Da Hood? I'm scared.
Thanks for the roses, kitten.
Bro, please take my eyes and ears
away from me, rip them out, because what the actual fuck is this?
This guy's not getting his balls shaved by me. What is he moaning at? If you do these live streams or goon to these,
you're fucking weird, my guy. Y'all would say just leave the stream. And that's what I'm doing. I shit on them
commenting what the fuck and leaving because I'm a hater. Because I don't want to be one of y'all's e-kitten squad.
try out Discord servers or something.
You should totally join mine.
I'm only saying this because it's dead. But anyways, I need y'all to wish me luck with surviving.
Because I think I'm giving birth.
But bro, I swear it's not gonna come out of the way it
Usually does.
It will probably come out of my mouth because I'm about to vomit. How the hell is it that someone can comment the most vile, racist, foul shit ever, and somehow that comment is still sitting there 3 days later with 200 likes and a ha-ha reply under it?
But the second I say something
Mildly shady like,
Girl slow el me o. TikTok will delete it and goes, oh yeah, no, that's fucking offensive, delete that shit.
honestly, fuck you. I'm literally on
On a fucking strike because of this shit. And then they try to hit you with the TikTok is a safe space for
everyone.
No, it's not.
It's a chaotic
lawless battlefield where racist 12-year-olds with anime PFPs can say the N-word unbothered, but I can't say this man looks like a toe without risking my
fucking life.
Y'all let some crusty ass
incels and
neckbeard losers say the most rancid stank sewage water type shit, and it's totally fine. But when I breathe too loud in the comments, y'all on my neck like I just declared war on humanity. Fix your priorities. They ban me for saying y'all are weird, but let someone post a 3-minute hate speech with 400k likes and suddenly it's crickets.
Hello?